gun control. The only thing so effective that it actually can have a 749% increase in the thing that it was trying to stop. Let's talk about gun control. Let's talk about LA. Let's get into it. But before we do, I want to say thank you to the sponsor of this channel, shallnotcomply.com. They handle all of my merch. We got shirts, patches, stickers, hats. We got some more stuff coming on the way in the near future. I'm very happy to be working with them. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Emily. Check out the link down in the description to get merch, and anything you buy by going through that link will help support this channel. Also, I will be live on Twitch at the time of this video going live, so if you want to talk about guns, watch me dry fire, have me talk about some stuff to you, answer some questions while I work out and just have a little conversation with you, stop on by. The link will be in the description as well. Let's talk about this article. LAPD chief calls out a deadly crime surge. The first 2 weeks of 2021 saw 59 shooting victims in South LA compared with 7 last year, the LAPD chief said in a tweet on Saturday, calling attention to a deadly crime surge that has coincided with the devastating pandemic. Who would have thought that when a country is shut down for nearly an entire year, where people are jobless, going broke, getting depressed, that crime and other bad things might happen? I don't know, never would have seen it coming. The police headquarters account also weighed in on the increase in violence, reporting that citywide in a slightly different time period, there were 68 shootings and 24 homicides, the highest year to date in over 10 years. This is shaping up to be a very bad year for LA County. If it continues down this path, not a place you would want to live, probably not a place you would want to live generally, but I know some people really just love LA, and I know that people talk about me living in California, so who am I to talk? It goes on to claim that the ongoing pandemic, which has kept many businesses closed and many people at home, may be one factor. Again, who would have thought that when you let criminals out due to COVID, because you're afraid that they might get sick, you keep people from working, you keep people locked at home, depressed, jobless, moneyless, who would have thought that crime would increase? This is an excellent way to just show the ridiculousness that is California gun control. The state of California has just about every type of gun control you can imagine. We have a list of handguns that we are allowed to buy. We have an assault weapon ban. We have a ban on high-capacity magazines. We have a ban on lending firearms to people. 18 to 20-year-olds can only buy certain firearms if they have a hunting license in order to get a CCW, where the sheriff has the ultimate discretion on who can and who cannot have a CCW. So the police, the people that the left have been saying have been evil and bad and just downright rotten for the last year, those are the people that they want determining whether or not you and I can carry a firearm. Now, some counties, some sheriffs are very understanding. Sonoma County is one of those. Some counties, like LA, where Sheriff Alex Villanueva has recently said that he is going to increase the number of CCW permits, you basically have to suck the chief off if you want to be getting your CCW. You know, we have every type of gun control you could imagine. We have background checks for ammo. We really have it all. And somehow in the state of California, we still experience gun violence. Ghost guns are still appearing on the streets, even though the self-manufacture of a firearm is illegal. All of these types of gun control that California and the gun grabbers nationwide have said is the answer, we have them. So why is nothing happening? Why is LA experiencing this? Why is California experiencing violent crime? Well, I can tell you one thing, it's nothing to do with the availability of guns. Guns exist, and you cannot make them not exist. There may have been an argument at some point that if guns never existed, guns would never be used in crime. Well, obviously. But you've opened Pandora's box. Guns exist. There are so many firearms in the state of California and nationwide, you cannot get rid of them. With the advent of 3D printing, you cannot stop the signal. Firearms are so easy to acquire illegally that these laws that only restrict the good, honest, hardworking people of America will not stop any violent criminal from doing a violent thing. It also baffles me when you look at the 1994 to 2004 ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. The DOJ later looked at the evidence. They compared the trends of violent crime before and after the 1994 to 2004 ban. The U.S. Department of Justice determined that there was no change or no noticeable change in the state of violent crime and the steady decrease that it had been seen from about 60 years prior all the way till now. Everybody keeps saying we need to do something. And you know, yes, I would agree, we should always try to be living in a better society. That's a good thing to be progressing towards. Progressivism should be to make everybody safer, giving people the freedoms that they need and that they deserve, while also trying to be a good society to live in. I think that's a pretty reasonable stance to take. Some of you are probably going to be pissed off by that, but whatever. I want to live in a good place to live. Sue me. But when you look at these things that they are proposing, they're proposing the things we've already done and we've already proven to not work. Look at the bump stock ban. The bump stock ban was a perfect example of absolutely ridiculous policy to make you feel good, like you did something. Right now, anyone can go online and download a 3D printer. One step further than that, you can go online and download a Yankee Boogle, which is a little Swift link that you can print in about a few hours maybe. I don't know, I've never printed one. Drop it in the back of any AR-15 and make it full auto. You can also just bump fire a firearm from the shoulder or from the hip, something that I do very often. The bump stock ban is the perfect example of gun control that straight up doesn't work. When you look at what they've talked about saying, we need to do something, we need to do it for the children, all these things that they've proposed, we've proven time and time again, don't and can't do anything. I truly wish that the left and the Democrats would drop gun control as a topic and that we can continue to focus in the future on actual important issues. But, it seems like instead of focusing on mental health, homelessness, gang violence, drug abuse, all that kind of stuff, it seems like the easiest way for them to go about saying, we're doing something, is by taking away the rights of good people from arming themselves. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace. Again, like I said, I will be live on Twitch. Come check it out over there. The reason I'm switching my live streams over to Twitch is because YouTube, while YouTube will allow me to have firearms in a YouTube video, in fact, I can even pick one up here on a YouTube video, do some dry fire. That's all fine and dandy, but if I was doing a live stream and I picked up the same gun, they could demonetize my channel or give me a strike, do something that would affect my ability to reach you and affect my ability to stay on this platform and continue educating and influencing others. If I'm on Twitch, I can pick up this same gun on a live stream and dry fire in a safe and friendly manner. I also have to say thank you to everyone on Subscribestar that supports this channel. That really is a huge way that I'm able to afford the things that I do on this channel and increase the production quality, increase the amount of guns that I'm able to do review on. I've done some stuff. I got an AK review coming up soon. That was paid for by money that I got from the Subscribestar. Thank you everyone for that support. But I want to say thank you to Archer, Bane 1989, Freak Party, Samuel Bandarski, Control Pew, Caps J64, Micah German, City Boy, Timothy Mitchell, Rogue Ranger, Arthur Rodella, Jason Hernandez, Roth, Ori Cohen, John Spick, Ferosin, Sal Ramos, aka Twisted Steel, J-Val, Fox, Tyler Smith, Jennifer, Ryazanazan, Chisnizambers, I mess that one up every time, Nathan Wangza, Thickcock45, Larry Thickers, Nutmapancy, Jay Schindledecker, Megastab, Truby666, Tyrannical Banana, Justin White, Travis Para, Jacob Munoz, Mongoose, Hunter Cannon, and HCM Holsters in Michigan. Thank you everyone for your support. I appreciate you all. Thank you.